Today on the channel, Ultimate Edition, Rhea Ripley on Wyatt's Toy Show. What's going on, everybody? Mark here with Wyatt's Toy Show with an exciting unboxing of a new Ultimate Edition. We're unboxing of all of Ultimate Edition Wave 30. Seth Rollins already on the channel. Today we got Rhea Ripley and Hulk Hogan will be coming up sometime in the next week. What an incredible wave of Ultimate Editions. But before we go any further, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. We're going to have a WrestleMania 42 predictions coming up. That's always fun. We love doing those prediction videos. We got that coming up and some other exciting things. My collection behind me, tour coming up. We might even do Wyatt's collection soon. We got some exciting things on the videos we move forward the rest of the year. But don't want to miss anything, so like and subscribe so you don't miss any of your notifications or any of that good stuff. So what do we have today? We have Ultimate Edition Rhea Ripley from Survivor Series, and there she is in the box looking freaking awesome. Man, when they announced this wave, I was excited for the Seth, which I already unboxed. But my order of wanting to get him was definitely Rhea, Seth, then Hogan. I mean, I got a lot of Hogans. I almost didn't get the Hogan, but I got it. It'll be unboxed soon. But today we're talking the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley. Is there she is in the box, looking awesome. Rhea on the side. This is, of course, from Survivor Series with the mask. We've got the figure prototype shot there. We've got the action shot here. And what does it say about old Rhea Ripley? She is 5'7" from Adelaide, South Australia. The Riptide is her finisher. She has been a women's world champion and, of course, a women's tag champion. And she's fighting Jade Cargill at WrestleMania to possibly become the champion once again. By Survivor Series War Games 2024, Rhea Ripley had been stripped of her Women's World Championship and dealt with a shattered orbital bone thanks to one Liv Morgan. But there was nothing. But that was nothing compared to the brutality Ripley unleashed inside of the War Games cage. And that was an awesome War Games match. For the most part, I think that was the one where Nia Jax didn't know how to swing a chair. If I remember correctly, it was a little awkward, but overall, it's cool to see Rhea in action doing her thing. We're going to get this figure out of the box and check it out. Super excited for this one. And here we go as we get Rhea Ripley out of the packaging. What does it say on the inside? It says, "This is my brutality." And over here, the Eradicator. Of course, her lines from her song and from the things she does. And man, we've got some awesome stuff here. We've got this. Let's get this robe out first. Let's check this out. It's part leather, part soft goods. I believe this is supposed to be kind of Terrifier inspired. It says Rhea on the packaging there. And look at Rhea on the back there. Look at that. And get the focus. That is awesome. It's got Rhea there. This is going to be so cool to put on her and make it look really cool. Of course, she comes with a pair of extra fist hands. We've got the mask, of course, that she wore with the horns. We're going to check that out. Well, let's check it out right now. It's a standard plastic mask. The horns are a little flimsy on that, so you got to be careful with that. But for display purposes, it should be fine. As we see that, as I put on my finger there, look at that. That is really cool. We've got a second head scan here with Rhea with that smirk she does, where she's just fixing to unleash brutality. Yeah, I'll use that part there. Let's get Rhea out of the packaging herself here. Let's get these twist ties off. A couple of twist ties on the leg. And Rhea Ripley is one heck of a women's. I mean, in my time of watching wrestling, possibly one of the best and most, as the term over they like to use, performers I've ever seen for women. Just the amount of insane pop she gets and the way people love her. And she really is really awesome in the ring. Let's get her out. But she doesn't want to come out of the package. All right, we got Rhea Ripley out of the packaging here. And we've got, as we check her out, show you guys up close there. Look at that gear. Red, white, and black. I mean, we got the fishnets on the bottom here. We've got the pinless legs on this, which is cool. And we've got the boots with the ankle and toe articulation. We've got the, yes, she does have the new women's diaphragm there that moves at the stomach, which is cool. Arms move all the way around. Great tattoo work on this. We got the mask there. We've got I mean, this figure, just like the Tiffany Stratton, which was my second favorite women's figure of the year because Mercedes Moné of AEW beat her out just a little bit. But this has all that great movement, the great shoulder movement right here. Look at the back. His shoulders can move back and forth. Incredible. And what does it look like once we get all this sweet gear on? That's what we're fixing to find out. Because you're going to have to, I mean, you got a display with all this awesome gear. So we get this on, and it's going to be kind of interesting how you get, oh man. All right, I'm going to have to mess with this here. So, all right, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to do a brief pause and be right back with Rhea fully dressed in her gear. All right, got the gear on Rhea right there. This was not, I have to admit, it wasn't easy to get around the arms. The rubber part that's tied to the cloth goods is kind of tight, and the holes for the cloth underneath are slightly separated from the rubber, so it made it a little bit difficult to get through, but I managed it. Once it's on, it looks fantastic. This is one of the coolest robes they've ever done, the part plastic, part rubbers. We saw that similar to the Cody Rhodes Ultimate Edition from WrestleMania 40, where it was part plastic, part rubber, but it works. The mask, it fits pretty well on her head. If you're a kid playing with this, the mask may come off. So, I mean, obviously it's her entrance gear, and this is going to be the way to display her. I mean, it's just a freaking awesome figure. I mean, we're in April 2026, and we've already had some great figures. We're weeks away from announcing the rest of the line for 2026 at WrestleMania. And between the Final Boss Rock, the Ultimate Edition Seth Rollins, this Ultimate Edition Rhea Ripley, it's going to be really interesting to see how they top some of these fantastic figures. We've had some great elites too. But this one I highly recommend. If you had to get one Rhea Ripley figure, I think this is the one you get. I mean, I bought mine off Amazon. I don't know if it's still available because these are tough to find in stores. You can find the Seth and the Hogan, but Rhea, I mean, she just sells well. What an absolutely incredible figure. I mean, look at the gear on the back when it's on the back of her right there. The robe hanging off her back. You know, you can use the robe to cover the horns if you want, but let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, I mean that looks wicked. I mean, Rhea looks like you don't want to mess with her. This hangs off the bottom, as you can see the gear underneath, so it doesn't cover up all the fishnets and the tattoo work. And amazing tattoo work from Mattel as always. Let's see how she stands up here without a stand. There you go. Stands pretty good. I mean, you guys can't see it the way my camera is, but it stands pretty good. But overall, man, this might be, I mean, I don't know if there's going to be a better women's figure this year. I mean, it's going to be almost impossible, I think, to tough unless we just get some absolutely incredible Ultimate EO Sky or something like that later on in the year. It knocks it out of the park. But this is an amazing figure. Highly recommend this figure if you find it on the shelves. Can't recommend this Rhea Ripley enough. That's all I can say about Ultimate Edition 30 Rhea Ripley. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe to the Wyatt's Toy Show. This is an awesome figure, folks. As always, thanks for watching. This is Mark of Wyatt's Toy Show. Until next time, we'll see you later.